Here's Des.
Straight and taking them across towards the first. Champagne Fever is showing the way to Buthelezi in second place. Bright New Dawn is third. Then there's a break of a few lengths to Minsk on the outside of Legal Exit, and Waheb is next in company with Wingtips and Impact as they come out over the first flight. And race now on the approach to the turn in. The leader is Champagne Fever, followed in second place by Buthelezi. Third place is Bright New Dawn, and then a few lengths to Legal Exit and Minsk, and the other three are Waheb, Impact and Wingtips. On they come now towards the second flight in the Deloitte Novice Hurdle. As Champagne Fever and Paul Townend show the way to Buthelezi and Dennis O'Regan in second. Bright New Dawn is in third for Davy Russell. Legal Exit and Robbie Power on the inside of Minsk and Danny Mullins. Waheb is gone. Wahab's a faller there. And Horse and Rider quickly up. So they race on up now to pass in front of the stands, and the leader is Champagne Fever, out 4 lengths in front. Buthelezi running second, and Bright New Dawn is third. Legal Exit and Minsk match strides, and Wingtips just has Impact, the back markers. So the 7 runners race on now to the flight away from the stands. Mark Walsh and Waheb are safely up. On they go now to the third. Champagne Fever in the lead from Buthelezi in second. Bright New Dawn over in third. Then Legal Exit and Minsk being followed by Wingtips in company with Impact as they go now to flight number 4 before making the run towards the back straight. Champagne Fever from Buthelezi and Bright New Dawn. Minsk lands in 4th place on the outside of Legal Exit, and then the final pairing are Wingtips on the inside in company with Impact. So they make the run now towards the 10 furlong point. They've just completed a mile, and Champagne Fever and Paul Townend bowling along 2 in front, tracked by Buthelezi and Dennis O'Regan. 2.5 lengths then to Bright New Dawn, Davy Russell. Minsk is next for Danny Mullins, and then comes Legal Exit. Robbie Power ahead of Impact, Andrew Lynch and Wingtips, Brian Cooper. Racing on now down the far side, approaching the next flight, number 5. In the lead is Champagne Fever, 2.5 in front. Buthelezi, similar margin to Bright New Dawn, and the same then to Minsk, who's showing in 4th as they stream out over that flight and make their way down the back. It's Champagne Fever out in front of Buthelezi. Bright New Dawn is 3rd. Minsk is followed by Legal Exit and then Impact and Wingtips. Right across from the stands now as they head for the 4th last flight in the Deloitte Novice Hurdle. Champagne Fever is the leader, followed by Buthelezi and then Bright New Dawn. After them is Minsk and Legal Exit with Impact on the outside of Wingtips. Racing now towards the last flight on the far side. 3 from the finish, and Champagne Fever tracked 2.5 lengths back by Buthelezi, then Bright New Dawn. In 4th place is Minsk. Legal Exit followed by Impact and the back marker Wingtips as they begin to make the run out of the back straight, and a good run towards the second last. And Champagne Fever going along in the lead from Buthelezi, Bright New Dawn, and then Minsk, Legal Exit, Wingtips and Impact. Swinging now to make their way towards 2 out. Champagne Fever is still out there in front, chased by Buthelezi, who's ridden along to try and close on the leader. Bright New Dawn is next, and then Minsk in 4th and Wingtips 5. Champagne Fever now on the run towards the home turn, being chased by Bright New Dawn, who's trying to cut into the lead in 2nd. Buthelezi has dropped back, and then Minsk and Wingtips, but homeward bound. Champagne Fever in the lead, Paul Townend. Bright New Dawn trying to make ground and close to within a couple of lengths. They're clear of Wingtips, who's moved into 3rd. Down now to the final flight, and Champagne Fever and Paul Townend attempting to make all the running. Leads Bright New Dawn at the last. Champagne Fever. Bright New Dawn is still trying hard to close. They're cleared of Wingtips on the run up towards the finish. It's Champagne Fever from Bright New Dawn still trying hard, but Champagne Fever will make all to win the Deloitte Hurdle for Paul Townend and Willie Mullins. Bright New Dawn a gallant 2nd. Wingtips is 3rd, and then Minsk, Buthelezi, Impact and Legal Exit.